Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 239. I'm your host, Tony the Wizard, and I have a guest here that absolutely needs no introduction. And we are here live at To Live and Die in LA. Once again, Danny Trejo, and here he is with two of his artists. Danny, can you please introduce your artists?
Yes, to my right, it's
Amora.
Amora. Okay.
And to my left,
Twixie 818.
Twixie 818. Okay. Now, I heard that you guys were just on stage and you guys killed it. Are those rumors true?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, both of them. It's funny because the crowd was really spread out, and when they started singing, everybody just kind of moved towards the stage. So it's really, I love seeing that, and I know the power of both of them. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. You know, now, if you don't mind me asking, for the fans out there that are watching, what type of genre of music do you guys sing, or do you guys do?
So for the album, we do a soldies type of vibe. It's like a mix of soul and oldies.
Okay.
So Danny was like, let's bring back, some oldies, but like modernize it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like a blend of soul and oldies. But separately, individually, we're kind of going like a different route. I'll be doing R&B, and Twixie will be doing...
I do like mariachi.
Okay.
But you know what? It's like that's what they're doing right now. But both of them can rap. Both of them. What is the other one? Oh God, I hate it. Reggaeton. It's like they, basically. But it just happens. I own the record label, and I love oldies. So
Absolutely.
We're covering a lot, and then they're both writing. So
yes.
So we've got some original songs also.
Awesome. You know what? I had the pleasure of not meeting you guys. I had the pleasure of meeting you guys today, pero I was there at Antonio Pelayo's velorio, and I heard, if I'm correct, did you sing in Spanish that day?
Yes.
Yeah. I did Selena's song, but Twixie is the one that does the mariachi.
Well, they both sing Spanish, and even Tara, our other singer, she sings Spanish.
Okay.
And she's singing one of my favorite songs, Si tuviera cuatro vidas. God, I love that song. But all three of them are going to Cochrane State Prison. We're going to entertain the troops there.
Yeah, you know what? If I'm correct, Danny, maybe you could fill me in. Have you been doing that now for a while?
Yeah, we've been doing this for about 2 years now, really.
Okay.
And I've been going into prisons for about, 25 years, ever since I got out of joint,
Right.
So, and that's what we do, go back, talk, tell them about staying clean, staying sober, talking about, help, get out, support your kids, get a job.
Yes. And what feeling is that to be able to go into a prison and be able to perform?
It's definitely like it's a feeling of being like grateful because I'm also like 3 years sober, so it's good to like give back.
Give back, yes.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing. And for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing, to be able to, go sing at a prison and going with Danny and just trying to, bring some inspiration to the people in there. I think that's a blessing in itself.
Right. Danny, I've seen a lot of your interviews, and I've been blessed by them, and that's why I've always wanted to interview since I started podcasting back in September 11, 2019. I never did any long time, but I remember, to go along with your saying, to kind of get back, it was 1994, and I just did a couple of days in county jail. But I remember going to court and going through the freeway and thinking to myself, man, you know what? For this moment, I lost my freedom. So I could understand and appreciate you guys going back and giving to them, because for the moment, or some people might have lost their freedom permanently. And you guys are blessing them with songs, with your guys' voice, your guys' presence, and I believe it needs to be acknowledged. It's a beautiful thing.
Everybody always says, I didn't do a lot of time. One day is a lot. One day is too, but because you basically lose your humanity for that time. You know what I mean? And,
yes, sir.
And so it's like, I totally understand, and the only reason I've been able to stay out of prison, out of trouble, is because I've made my life of being of service to my community, to my state, to my, and I work with the governor. I got Newsom on speed dial, you know what I mean, and Garcetti, you know what I mean, and anytime we're trying to do prison reform or start a recovery center, we call them. Hey, we got you.
Yes. Awesome. And I understand you also have now a record label.
Yeah.
How long has that been going on for?
You know what? Actually, I started the label 3 years ago for her. I heard her sing, and I didn't know anything about it. I started the label,
yes.
right? And I got with another rapper, and he burned me for about 150 grand, right? Now,
oh wow!
And then I ran into Baby Bash, you know, and I kind of folded, you know. So
right.
I ran into Bash, and Bash said, "You still working with that dude?" I go, "Nah, you know, I'm not." He said, "I heard he burned you. Yeah, you gonna kill him?" I go, "Hell no, shit. Worth more than 150, you know what I mean?" And so he said, "Well, why don't you bring the girls down to the studio?" Because I said, "Well, you're in Houston." You no, I rented a house. So the way the good Lord works,
yes.
You know what I mean? So me and Bash threw a record together called Trejo's
Soul Collection.
Okay.
Yeah, Trejo's Soul Collection. That's right.
Okay.
And no, the other one, the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, Soul Collection. That's right. And you know, we put that out. It did good. And then we just put another one out. It's called, you know, Trejo's Soul Collection Volume 1. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, Danny, what was it that inspired you to get into the music industry? Because I know you've been a part of the film industry.
I think her.
Okay.
I heard her voice. We did. What was it? There was a little boy that was murdered up in Santa Clarita.
Little Gabriel.
Yeah, little Gabriel. Mm-hmm. And they had a contest just for singers to come, and it was like a fundraiser.
Yes.
And I heard her sing.
Oh.
And people were coming out of the market to hear her, you know what I mean? And I started talking to her mom, and me and Mario Castillo said, you know what, let's do a record label. Just, you know, I don't, you know.
Y a ver qué pasa.
And, you know, here we are. You know, it's like, it was a rough road at first, but
yes.
But here we are, you know, and so now we're just doing besides it being, you know, profitable, we're having so much fun home.
Yes.
Meeting a lot of people.
Awesome.
And it's like, that's what life's about. If you can find something that you love doing, figure out how you can get paid.
Absolutely.
And that's what to do. And I'm blessed because I get to do what I love, and I love what I do.
Awesome, you know? Awesome. If you can share with us, with your fans, a little bit of your background, like when did you start singing?
I started singing at a very young age, but due to like financial issues, I never really like
pursued it.
Yeah, pursued it until like after I graduated college. I told my parents that I was gonna pursue singing, and so then I moved from Texas to LA.
Oh, okay.
And so like a year later, I got in contact with Danny.
Oh, okay.
And it's been like
what part of Texas, if you don't mind me asking?
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Oh man, come on!
Wait, she won't say because I'm a Rams fan.
And a Rams fan. And by the way, congratulations on the Super Bowl.
But you know what? I mean, it's like I love football. You know,
yes,
I just love football. I love the competition. I've been in the Dallas Stadium, and I know some of the Dallas cheerleaders, so I love Dallas.
Awesome. Now, can you give us a little bit of background when you started singing? When you decided to take it like serious?
So I started singing like around like 7 years old. Mm-hmm. So before I started singing, my sister, my mom had her singing, and she had a little crew going on, Melissa and the homies. And so I'd always tell my mom like, I want to sing too, and she wouldn't take me serious. So finally she took me serious one day, and I started like taking singing lessons and singing. And then after a while, I won this competition, Kidney Quest Foundation. And I ended up getting like this guy who was like, his name was Rudy, and so I did like a 3-night show at a comedy show, and it was like a really special night. And then the third night, Danny and Mario show up right front table, and that's where all the magic began.
Wow!
Yeah, and ever since I've been with Danny, so he's been there for me ever since like I made the bad choices in my life, and he's didn't like lose hope in me, and now I'm 3 years sober, and he's here.
That's a beautiful thing that he didn't lose hope, because there are some people that will say saying que le vaya bien, but he didn't. He believed in you, and he stuck with you, you know, and now you're here, and it's a beautiful thing. And that within itself is a beautiful story, and it can encourage someone that you can come back down from setbacks. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing. Now, where originally are you from? Are you from out here?